Created live on Fireside.
So, welcome back to YNS Live with NFL Thread. You guys know, if you have been watching, this is Rebekah Sharpe.
Hello, everyone.
Sharpe Talk. I mean, I love what you're doing. That was one of my
you so
favorite
much.
episodes because of your story and the way you conduct yourself.
Thank you.
Remember, we were like chills all around.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Yeah, so I'm so happy. So I met your father last night at the
Absolutely,
Hall of
yeah.
Fame Health. Tell us what you're doing. I mean, I know you, but tell us.
Yeah, so I mean, we are just so excited about being here. Super Bowl 57 here in Phoenix, Arizona. It is a homecoming for us. My dad played for the Cardinals for 13 seasons, and we just really wanted to come here and share about what it is that we're doing, really amplifying our message. And for him, it has been such an incredible opportunity to just talk about his life and how he's been able to have this incredible comeback. And we've gotten a lot of really positive responses as we are sharing, and I'm connecting with NFL sons and daughters and individuals who have been part of my childhood. So it just feels very warm, fuzzy, and the energy here is just infectious.
Isn't it? It's so
I
good.
love it.
It's
Yeah.
so good. Well, that's why I said my first one here. I was like, the energy of all of these events is
Yeah.
just so happy and
Yeah.
so good, and everyone's so happy to see each other.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's really like a homecoming, as you said. And
Absolutely.
it's awesome to be back here kind of watching it and feeling it and unfold.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, like, life is hard. There's so much going on in the world around us. And so to be able to have this moment of respite where you are just connecting and celebrating and like encouraging one another, it just feels really like such a blessing. And so I'm very grateful to be here and to be back with you.
Yes, I know.
and
I get to
YNS
meet you in
Live.
person.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. All of it just feels so aligned. So
I
yeah.
know. Well, thank you. Again, tell people where they can find you as well.
Yes, please look me up. RebekahSharpe.com is my website. You can also follow me on Instagram, Rebekah A. Sharpe. We also have Sharpe Talk. So at Sharpe Talk, on Instagram. And it's really great because we've been connecting with some Hall of Famers and other players that we're looking to have on the show in our new
That's
season.
awesome.
So yeah, it's not, and again, because like everything's been virtual, right? So the fact that we can meet some of these people that we have not met in person or my dad hasn't seen in over 20 years,
Right.
meet them in person, get a chance to hug them and thank them for being a part of our show, and meet new people, you know, and recruit others to come on. So yeah, everything has just been great momentum, and we're really excited about what's to come from all of these new connections.
Yes, well, it is such an awesome networking event, but it's also, again, like you said, like it's a homecoming, seeing
Yeah.
everyone together.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for joining.
Yes,
and I'm so happy to be here live next to you.
Yeah, thank you, Julia.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thanks
Thank you.
for this outlet and for the
Yep.
time with you. And I know you've been really busy. She's been over here doing interview after interview.
I got
after
one
interview.
pee break. I was like, I gotta go.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you for all that you're doing. I was just talking to an old friend of ours, and we were saying how we want to start to really bring together like the next generation of the children of NFL players and just hear their stories and
love
understand like we have a unique community as well, and we have an opportunity to come together.
do.
Yeah, and share some of the obstacles that we've overcome and the hardships that we've had to endure, but also how we've used that to be resilient and to be tenacious and to
Right.
rise from the ashes and to create really beautiful lives for ourselves. So I'm excited about that project and
Yeah,
really
so
being
you
able
guys
to
go
lean into
follow Rebekah
Yeah.
because that's going to be huge. That is a really good thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So please follow me. Stay tuned. Enjoy the ride. And happy Super Bowl 57.
Yes. All right. Thank you
Alrighty.
so much.
Thank
oh my God,
you.
so good to see you. Welcome to YNS Live with NFL Thread. So we're going to get some really cool videos, and this is the guy. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Crosby Hinze, and we partner with the Hall of Fame Health. We're partnering
Right.
with the Hall of Fame Health. I do video, and then we have another video guy, and then we also have a photographer guy. So
yeah, and thank
we're
you
all
so
here.
much for coming here and supporting us with
Yeah.
what we're doing. We really, really appreciate it because I
Yeah.
know you did not have to be here, and it's wonderful. I see you mingling around and getting so much video.
Yeah.
How did you get involved in doing videography?
Oh man, well this was, I don't know how vulnerable you want to get, but so I originally kind of going back. Video, it's only been a part of my life for about the last 5 or 6 years.
Okay.
Before that was a lot of different things. As a young kid, I was trying to find myself with so many different jobs and careers. So any job, any company you say, I probably worked for them.
Okay.
So it was one of those, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever lasted maybe like 6 months at a job
Okay.
at one time. But I started getting into video because I went through a deep state of depression in my life. I played a little bit of college football, D3, so it's a little bit smaller schools, private schools.
Yeah, but still you played. Yeah.
Still played, and being the smallest guy in the field, you kind of take a lot of injuries, right? So I took on a lot of injuries, blows to the head and whatnot. So I struggled with a lot of CTE. And a lot of depression came with that. That was the aftermath.
Right.
And it was so deep. It was about 2 years of chronic depression, and it was a tough part of my life. So there's eventual alone time where I was like, I kind of woke up kind of just pissed off at the world, pissed off at God of like, I don't know what to do with my life. I've kind of been hopping around jobs left and right. And you kind of, at that point, you kind of get sick of it, right? To where it's like, I don't want to work another day at another company. So for me, I was like, okay, I think this is it. So I ended up driving off a cliff with my car because I was just so fed up with everything.
Oh, okay, wow.
And try to take my own life. But I guess by the grace of God.
God said it wasn't your time.
Yeah. And from then on, I guess, I found a joy in photo and video. Just because it was the memory aspect of it, right? And being able to share a story. And
stories.
For me, it's being able to create a video that shares stories, not just my story, but everybody's story. Because like Cynthia was telling me yesterday, everybody has a story.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's ever a boring story, whether you grew up privileged or not. There's a part of everybody's life where rock bottom hits them. And for me, that was that when I was 21. So eventually, that led to me getting a lot more clients when it comes to video. And then I got connected with the Hall of Fame Health, and they kind of told us, what they stood for and everything.
And that must have meant a lot to you. Yeah. So that's a beautiful connection. And what I think you said, I'm a storytelling consultant. I like that stories. To me, I've always been involved in stories from when I was little to, and it doesn't matter, as you said, what your story is, how tragic, how privileged, what it was.
Yeah.
Everyone has a story, and someone can connect on different levels. So I appreciate you sharing that, because you're going to connect with people that are like, you know what, I feel like he's doing. Maybe let me pick up my camera.
Yeah.
Let me see if it's going to do what it did for him. Maybe it will, maybe it won't, but maybe it will get them out of, a depressed day.
Yeah.
So it's really important for you to do that. So please tell people where they can find you.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Crosby's Film. And that's basically about it.
No, that's amazing. Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's one thing where sharing a story is really important for me. And that's why, like I said, that's why I'm a part of Hall of Fame Health and help do video, is because, I may not have been an NFL player, but that just kind of shows that, mental health is important, not just for players, but for just people like you and me. And I think that's very important for others to hear.
Right.
Just because it's like, not many people do talk about it. Because I remember when I was young, I didn't ever talk about it.
Right.
So it's kind of like that stigma that even the players and the Hall of Famers talk about. But yeah, anybody can go through it, whether you're 10 or 50, right? So it's really important, I think, just for mental health to be not so much just aware, but, to actually do something about it. And I think the Hall of Fame Health and events like this really do help.
Well, thank you so much, Crosby. I appreciate you here on YNS Live with NFL Thread sharing your story.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Definitely go follow Crosby.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Welcome to YNS Live with NFL Thread. Wrap up.
Juliet, God bless you.
I had so much fun. So much fun.
Seriously.
It really is.
Today was so emotional because being here in Arizona, starting my husband's career here, of course he was with the Jets first, but then Plan B came and we came to Arizona. I was pregnant out to here. Having Michael Vincent here, having Alex here, having Aiden here.
Yeah.
Coming back today and seeing Louis Sharpe and Rebekah Sharpe, FaceTiming Kathy Sharpe.
Right.
Kimberly Lewis, it's like Ron Wolfley and Stephanie Wolfley making their home our home away from home for this whole event. I just am so emotional because talking to UBS and having Shutterstock here, like these sponsors that are like believing in us and what we're doing, like it's just about growth and it's about this connection. I don't know. Today was a great day.
It was a great day.
I just was so happy.
It was great.
About
And
it.
and we've talked about, Zoe Hoop, we've talked about our all of our Shutterstock, UBS, Angela Brown, Legacy Builders. Off the field.
Because we have to thank everybody.
Right.
Because we can't do this without them. And you hate to do it, but you have to do it because these people that believe in what you're doing that say, gosh, yeah. And for us to say, you are the people we want to introduce to the NFL community. You are the people that are going to help us grow. But, and
then even all our swag sponsors.
Yes.
We have JML Consulting. We have Shutterstock. We have Voss Water.
Yes.
We have, I know I'm going to miss
Living Libations.
Living Libations. Thank you for always giving us so many great products. We have
Amber Staples.
The lipstick.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna
do that all. Yeah.
We don't want to stumble on that because we're gonna make sure that
they're gonna talk
the
about
guys
all
from
of it.
Shutterstock and took video and photographs of all of that. We'll make sure that we thank them properly, because when you treat people, when you say, hey, come on in and we want to gift you, and we want to gift you with space, gift you with the opportunity to meet people in the league, gift you the opportunity to talk about what you do, and also gift you with awesome product. It really does.
I mean,
feel
every
good.
person was so happy, and they love.
Yeah.
I mean, I talked to a couple people that this was their first event.
Yeah.
And I said, "How did you find it?" Because I was like, I want to know, like, how did they find it? And they were like, "Oh, we saw something that Cynthia did, or someone put us in touch with Cynthia."
That's
and
cool.
it was really, really cool
That's
to hear,
really
and
cool.
how much people love this community
I
and
love
what
that.
you have done.
Well,
I mean, really,
something really cool happened tonight. A couple that's really affiliated with Franco Harris, and they're having a beautiful service for him tonight. Like just they're going to honor Franco. And I'm like, what do you guys? You have a lot of playbooks. You know, they had like pack of play. They're like, we're going to the Franco Harris service tonight. I'm like,
amazing.
I will give you a box to send to them, because these are the people that I would want to share Franco's story with. So all in all, it was just a great day. I'm just and I'm so grateful for you. I'm grateful for like everybody at Ocean 44, and then my group of friends like Jackie, Kathy, Redhead, Duns, Cope, like they come and like make this happen for me, and just embrace what I'm trying to do.
It's beautiful. I'm so honored to be a part of it.
And tomorrow you're going to be
hosting. We talked about some of the girls, because I was a couple of them. I was like, wait, you're a model, because I looked at that.
You're a model,
and they were like, I am, and I was like, oh my god, I totally read your bio. So
be a model or just look like one.
No, right? But that's what there was a couple, but they were like telling
wow.
us about what they kind of wear. So these guys are going to definitely jump on tomorrow to see the fashion show, see what we're wearing.
That's right,
and see the red carpet that we're hosting.
That's true. It's a really great thing that we can let people be here, even if they're not here, and to see what's happening, and tomorrow to be at the fashion show, even if they're not at the fashion show. And I think that this will be great. Congratulations to you. I'm so proud of you. You
Thank you.
are
I had so much fun.
engaging. You are so wonderful. Like every time I looked over, all I saw were smiles when people were talking to you.
Yeah,
so I just have to say I appreciate you.
I appreciate you
so
thank
much.
You. Thank you. And we're going to say bye because we got to go. But thank you for joining YNS Live with NFL Thread here live on Fireside and Ocean 44.
Yes.
Thank you to Shutterstock, UBS, Angela Brown, Legacy Builder Group, and Off the Field for always supporting what we do.